I don't think enough people know that their toxic relationship is going to be the greatest catalyst for healing and transformation of their life. It's really easy in the time of the relationship to feel really downtrodden, really confused, really disconnected from the highest part of you. Your ideal life seems so far away. Your ideal relationship seems absolutely elusive. But I promise you, as you work through that toxic relationship, it will show you so many parts of yourself. The mere act of being triggered in and of itself is the greatest catalyst for self-awareness and evolution. In my last relationship, it was the first one really that I had had where I was expected to show up. I was challenged. It was not easy. I cared about him so much that I was constantly triggered. My inner wounds, my inner child wounds, and old belief systems were constantly showing their face because I felt so vulnerable in the relationship that all of those old belief systems that had really held me back for my entire life were front and center. And in the first couple months of the relationship, I really acted out. I caused drama. I ran away. I acted really immaturely because I had never been faced with this type of love before. And eventually I started to realize that I needed to heal. I needed to change. And so I started to go inward, and I would take a belief that would come up because he triggered me, and I would really analyze that belief. And I would look at whether or not that was actually something he was doing or had come from a belief system within me, some idea that I had had, probably developed out of trauma. And then I would try to heal myself. I would go inward and try to challenge that belief and replace it with a better belief. In many cases, I had to reparent that small little part of me that was being triggered. I rarely asked him for support because honestly, it wasn't a safe container in which to receive support. And so I really handled most of my healing on my own. Towards the end of the relationship, I started to realize from that healing work that I was worthy and deserving of somebody helping me a little bit, of somebody showing up for me in those moments, especially when I had done all the healing work that I could do and when I needed extra support from my partner, from a loved one. And that eventually led to the demise of the relationship because we both realized that that was not something that this relationship was going to offer. And it was by that toxic relationship that I grew into my highest, most evolved self. At this point in time, I still have more transformation to undergo, but I evolved into the person that demanded more of the relationship and realized that I was deserving and worthy of it.